This episode was proudly made possible by the all-new 2015 Subaru Legacy. It's not just a sedan, it's a Subaru. So the other day I did this video about time dilation, or the idea that time is relative to your current speed. You know, the faster you go, the slower time goes. But that got me thinking, there is no such thing as not moving. Hey everybody, thanks for watching DNews. I'm Trace. You might think that you're just sitting there watching this video. Maybe you're in a car, you're on a train, or in an airplane. Even if you were at home on your couch though, trying to be as still as possible, you are still traveling a lot of miles per second every second. Sit still and think about that, just for a second. You just traveled a really far distance in space. The question is, how fast are we moving? And it's far more difficult to answer than I thought because there are so many moving parts. Literally, no pun intended. Okay, pun kind of intended. So let's go through each level of motion and then add it all up at the end. Starting small, you're not moving. Just to keep it simple, let's say you're standing on the equator. As the Earth rotates, the equator is going the fastest, and the poles are going the slowest. If you were standing on the North Pole, you'd simply rotate once in a circle every day. But on the equator, you're going about 1,000 miles an hour in a circle every day. You don't feel it for the same reason you aren't stuck in your seat while a plane is flying. Speed is relative. You only feel it when it changes. So anyway, you're already going 1,000 miles an hour as a person by yourself. The Earth is traveling around the sun once per year. It's a trip of 584 million miles. To get the sun back to the exact same point in the sky every year, it has to go all the way around. That means the whole planet is flying at 66,667 miles an hour as a planet on top of your 1,000 miles an hour. You get where we're going? Then zooming out further, we are all tied to the movement of the sun. The sun is flying through our galaxy with all of its planets tucked into its gravity. Scientists determined the sun is moving toward other stars at around 45,000 miles per hour. We're also moving up relative to the galactic disk at about 15,700 miles an hour. We're not gonna fly out of the galaxy, by the way. The gravity of all those other stars is gonna slow us and then pull us back down in the next 14 million years. We'll get to that later. And since we're about halfway out of the center of the Milky Way, and as far as we can tell, the galaxy rotates once every 2 to 250 million years, we're moving approximately 550,000 miles per hour as a solar system. You'd think that might be far enough, but we are not done yet because you, the planet, the solar system are all moving, and so is the whole galaxy. Our galaxy is headed toward the Andromeda Galaxy at a pretty good clip. Numbers vary, but a recent 2013 Space.com piece clocked us at about 252,000 miles per hour. Again, with the three-dimensional thinking, the Milky Way is also moving toward the constellation Hydra at about 1.3 million miles per hour, and toward Virgo at about half that. So overall, the Milky Way might be traveling as fast as 2.237 million miles an hour. Another sidebar, by the way, the further away from you that you get, the more difficult it gets to measure your actual speed, because you're just moving a little bit, but the galaxy is moving 2.2 million miles an hour. The reason we use constellations and other galaxies to measure this is the same reason we use trees and mountains here on Earth to gauge distance. They are large and far enough away that they become a point of reference. We can measure our speed relative to theirs, but of course all of those stars and galaxies are also moving. And Andromeda, the galaxy, is moving, and the stars of the constellation Hydra, which is one of the constellations we measure against, is moving. Everything is moving. And the whole universe might actually be moving too. Yeah, the whole damn thing. I can get into that if you want. Let me know with a like, and if we get to 10,000, we'll come back. We'll cover that too. It's big, y'all. Okay, now to the maths. Your 1,000 miles an hour plus Earth's 66,000 miles an hour plus our system's 550,000 miles an hour plus the galaxy's 2.237 million miles an hour equals about 2.855 million miles per hour, or about 800 miles every second. That's mind-boggling and kind of incredible. The reason you're not clinging to the ground with fright right now is because, again, speed is relative. You are not feeling it because we're all on this supersonic journey jet together. Us and all the stars in the galaxy. How does that make you feel? Small? Tiny? Insignificant? Super amazing and important? There's way more to this than we can explore with this simple video. But if you're like me, this video gave you some feels, so go on and express yourself. We'd like to take a moment to thank Subaru in making this big thinking video possible and for keeping us in motion, especially the all-new 2015 Subaru Legacy. Every sedan has its benefits, but only one combines them all. It's not just a sedan, it's a Subaru. You can go ahead and leave your comments down below and make sure that you subscribe for more D News. We're here every single day of the week. You can also come follow me on Twitter. Thanks for watching.